It's a nice day, cause the city stay on my mind. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. Cause the city stay on my mind. The city stay on.
All right, Rue, what's up with it, bro?
What's going on with you, DJ2Weezy?
Not much, man. I appreciate you taking your time out, brother, to give me this interview, man. So I know that you and Noel, which is another guy, part of your group, Flyheroes.
Yes, sir.
I know y'all just put out a project, man, entitled Flydilla.
Flydilla.
Yeah, man. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? Like, what's the whole concept about it? Like, how did that come about?
Honestly, it was like a tribute type of deal. We really love Dilla. Like, we big fans of his music, what he represented. You know what I mean? The type of pedigree he was for hip hop and what he stood for, and his beats is just dope, man. So we love his music, like I said. We wanted to like kind of showcase our music over like those type of records, and we was like, we might as well do like a tribute thing, because we go to like this spot downtown called the Boombox like every first Saturday of each month, and a lot of times they have Dilla tribute. So that's what really inspired us. We was like, bro, we was in there just hearing beats like back to back, and we was like, man, we gotta get on some of these beats. And then it just kind of boomed to us like, let's do a Dilla. Let's do a whole tape with just all Dilla beats, like, you know. So we went to the studio, we started getting beats and started listening, started vibing, things just started coming together, and that's kind of how it came forth to do the Flydilla. And what gave us the name is Flyheroes and Dilla. We was like, we want to call it Flyheroes and Dilla, or like we was trying to think of something cool, so something that could flow off the tongue real smooth, so we just called it Flydilla. Like, you know, a fusion between J Dilla and Flyheroes and J Dilla.
So, like, when did that drop? Exactly.
Actually, on the 4th of December this month. So it's supposed to drop like back in September. We was having a lot of issues trying to get everything mixed and mastered and everything, but finally got everything up and working. So the 4th of December was the day everything got dropped and released. So it's on a couple websites. We're waiting on the presses from the CDs right now. We can hit the streets with those. We're gonna try to get it up on a few more websites like iTunes and that new hip hop and stuff like that.
Those who don't really know about Flyheroes or just now learning about Flyheroes, just give them a little background information about you, where you from, what part of, you know what I'm saying, what city and all that you came from. Let them know what's up.
We grew up in Los Angeles, South Central to be exact. We both went to high school together. That's where we met. Like I say, about age 16, we met. IG actually inspired me to do, you know, music or to rap, for that matter. I always rapped a little bit. I was kind of like a background to me. It's funny, he was always like Busta Rhymes, and I was like Split Star, like in the background, just hyping him up. Like he was that dude to me, you know what I mean? And he knew I could rap, so he would like motivate me or encourage me, like, rap too, go ahead. So we kind of just got that chemistry going, and so he was like, man, you tight, you should rap too. So we always rap, but we kind of did our solo things, and eventually my career going up and down, his career going up and down, we said, look, we came to a point where we both was in good situations as far as our 9-to-5 gigs, and where we was able to invest in our own future and take our music a little bit more serious than it has been. Hold on, Maya. And okay, I know, I'm sure of that.
It's all good.
Yeah, and so yeah, got kids, so you know I gotta handle these business.
Already.
But yeah, so yeah, he inspired me to go hard with the music and everything. Like I said, we was able to invest. So we came together and said, look, let's do it together. Let's, you know, you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. Let's try to make something happen together. You do similar music as me, it might as well fit. And it's kind of like that yin and yang. Like he has a different kind of style that's totally different from mine. It's like he could do stuff that I can't do, and I could do things that he can't do. But together, it's just like a chemistry. It's like it reminds me of like Outkast or Tribe Called Quest. You know what I mean? You got Fife and you got Tip, like two different dudes, but on stage, and the chemistry is like, it's just dope. It just blends, it just fits. You know, and that's the only way I could describe it. Like our sound together just fits. So that's how Flyheroes kind of came together, and our sound is like, it's very melodic, it's real hip hop, it's real old school, like that golden age of hip hop. It's not us trying to be somebody, it's it's us just being what we grew up on, the type of music we grew up on, and we got inspired by it, and we want to do that kind of music to inspire other people to, you know, to do the same thing.
Okay.
So that's kind of how Flyheroes got together and what we represent, what we stand for, and the type of music we make.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. That's cool. All right, Rue, so I just heard you say something about Tribe Called Quest, you know what I'm saying, a couple of you guys' influence, which I could take it from.
Right.
Me being a Tribe fan myself, so I totally understand what you're saying. That's why I'm a big fan of you guys' music. It was one track that you guys did called Player on this last project that I used on my actual mixtape.
Right.
And I know y'all used Jerome from Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
How did y'all come up with that funny concept? Because it was dope.
Yeah, because because I guess when on my verse I said players from the Himalaya, which I actually got from Jerome on Martin. So IG and his brother Darnie came up with a concept like, let's sample that, let's put that in the music, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of got more creative and started taking other parts of Jerome's character and putting it in between. Yeah, man, as far as influences, well, me, myself, personally, my favorite artist is Nas, you know what I mean? He really inspired me. IG, his favorite artist is Ben DMX, but as far as groups go, like our biggest influences, of course, is Outkast, Tribe Called Quest, Farside, Slum Village, you know, Diggable Planets, like, you know what I mean, that type of vibe, I like that vibe that it gives off. It's like that good, positive vibe, and it's like what we represent. Like, we really humble dudes, real good people, and we're not trying to be nobody that we not, and we just rap about really what we do, like our real life, our family. We work hard, we take care of our kids, we party, we have fun. We just typical dudes, and we make real good music that regular people can vibe to. Those type of influences come from them kind of artists, like Mos Def, Talib Kweli, Kanye, you know, them kind of artists. So that's the main people that inspire us and what we represent, what we stand for.
For sure, appreciate that. Also, one more thing, bro. I noticed that you guys said that, well, you said rather that you and IG both, you know, y'all work the 9-to-5 shift. Right. You know, a lot of rappers, you don't really hear them, like, fess up to that. A lot of them just talking about, like, oh, I live this life, I pop bottles every day, I'm rich, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you guys want to acknowledge that and really push that out?
Because, like, we feel like you don't have to pretend, you don't have to go in the streets and sell drugs and do this. Like, you can still live that type of life, not maybe to that caliber, but you can still go hit the club, still get bottle service, and still have fun with your peoples and turn up and have a good time. Just working a 9-to-5. Like, who say you can't do that? Like, why shame on the regular hard-working man and make it seem like you're really doing something? Because I know a lot of artists that come out like they really, it looks good on camera, but in reality it's not. So it's like,
and they ain't doing too much.
It's a fairy tale land. Yeah, it's really like a fairy tale. So I just feel like you could work hard. Like, of course, I would rather get paid off of my hard work and doing what I love. Like, I always talk about that. Like, my dad told me as a kid, like, when you grow up, son, make sure you don't want to have no job that you hate to go to. You don't want to have no job where you just slave and then you like, oh, I hate to go to work. I want to go to work. Like, find something you love, put all your passion into it, and figure out a way to get paid by doing that. Not to say, like, I'm using music as a tool or it's just a come up for me. Like, no, I really have a passion for music. But why it's work, you know what I mean? So why not get paid for it, support my family, you know what I'm saying? Pay my bills and have a good life doing what I love. Like, you got people that do film, people that do this, people that do different things that they love is actually their passion and they get paid for it. So I feel like music is the same way for me. So that's the angle I take it. So we feel like we went the opposite way. A lot of people, they put the 9-to-5 off, try to make their dream happen first, and then if it don't work out, they go back to 9-to-5. We kind of did that, the 9-to-5 first. Now we kind of established, you know, and we're able to, like I said, we're able to invest now. So the 9-to-5 kind of helped us out because now we're able to get our own posters, build our own studio, get our own camera equipment, get our own everything we need. Like, anything that we need, we're able to go half and 50-50 on everything. That's what helps us push, like, you know, like, it's harder when you solo. Like I said, we had our solo careers. I'm doing it by myself, he doing it by himself. Like I said, it was up and down, it was hard, frustrating. We're doing the same music, why not do it together? What this costs? $700, $1,200, $1,500, all right, let's go half. It's easier, you know, plus, like I said, everything worked out. So that's the reason why we push the 9-to-5. It's like, look, you could work a 9-to-5 and still make your dreams happen. You could work a 9-to-5 and still have fun. You can still party. You can still turn up. You can still buy nice things. You can still take trips, vacations, have a house. Like, it's possible. You don't have to be that dope boy or that whatever, you know, the trap dude or whatever to do, and not to knock them, but it's not a necessity to make rap life possible. Like, you don't have to have that. And plus, it's like, who's really talking about it? Nobody.
Exactly.
So I know a lot of times people look for something that's different. People look for something that's new. And that's what we are. We represent the average Joe. We represent the typical dude coming from South Central, LA, like a lot of friends of ours. That's why we have a lot of support from real honest people, because they say, you know what, look, they rap about stuff we live every day. We got kids, we got this, we go to work, we got bosses, we got this, we like to have fun, we like to party. So we make music for the average, the everyday person. And it's good music. So I think that's why Flyheroes work.
For sure, man. Thank you for your time again,
all day.
man. Most definitely, bro. I really appreciate it. And most definitely, man, I wish y'all on the greatest success, man. Keep on pushing, man. You know, y'all gotta
likewise to you too, DJ.
Oh, already. You feel me? All right, bro. We out.
Hey, I like this. Yeah.